Good morning, and thanks to both the PHMSA and FAA staff responsible for organizing this meeting. For me, it's a great honor to follow Secretary Chow in addressing this advisory committee today. This Federal Advisory Committee meeting is of vital importance to advancing the cause of lithium battery transportation safety. Why? Because it allows us to hear a variety of views and opinions from individuals who are deeply committed to and have a wealth of knowledge on this issue. It's likely that differing perspectives will be offered up here today, and I think of that as a good thing, because it's in the spirit of the committee's mandate to encourage vigorous, open discussions about this vital topic. New points of view, lively discussions, and collegial debate are necessary if we're going to collectively arrive at even greater levels of safety for the transportation of lithium batteries. Before coming to PHMSA about 3 years ago, I had a 40-year career focused on safety in the freight rail industry. I came out of retirement and into public service because of the Secretary's genuine and compelling commitment to safety, and because I believe that when you're asked to do something for your country, and you can, you should say yes. I know right now that I'm addressing a group of people who made the same choice, and for that, I thank you. With that said, I'd like to address some of the challenges we all now face given the drastic changes to our world since you held your first meeting in January. I understand many of you have been directly involved in the continued safe transportation of hazardous materials throughout the COVID-19 pandemic. The pandemic has posed no small challenge to our shared safety goals. And of course, we were all saddened by the sudden passing of Bill Wojas earlier this summer. I had the honor of meeting Bill while visiting United Airlines in Chicago in early 2019, where we went to learn about United's safety management program. I send my sincere condolences to his family and to you all for the loss of your committee colleague. Now, I understand it's not ideal to conduct a meeting virtually and would much prefer to be addressing you in person. The format of our meeting may be different, but the mission of this committee has not changed, and its progress has not wavered. Your ability to adapt to this new way of life is a testament to your focus and your commitment. As administrator of a federal agency whose primary mission is safety, I regularly speak publicly about setting our sights on achieving zero incidents. The only reason I can insist that this must be the safety target we focus on is because of the years of significant improvements in safety that have brought us to this point in time today. But when any incident can become a tragedy, being very good in safety is just a gentle way of saying not quite good enough. I also regularly discussed my firm belief that widespread implementation of and sustained adherence to a properly structured administrated safety management system is the most likely way to arrive at zero incidents. You're all safety professionals and experts in your field, so I won't lecture you on the merits of a safety management system. However, I believe the reason it's such a commanding force in improving safety is that it's also a powerful force in changing culture too. Culture influences behavior, and consistently correct behavior drives safety performance. The connection between culture and safety is simple, but it's also very powerful. A positive safety culture starts at the top of an organization, and it permeates through every aspect of it until it practically becomes ingrained in the organization. Implemented correctly, sustained safety management systems are no longer a cliche, but become interwoven into the very fabric of an organization. Instilling a positive safety culture might sound like an arduous responsibility, but it's an achievable and necessary task. And it's also one that's best served by collaborative efforts that begin with a common understanding of what comprises a high-quality safety management system, as well as what we can hope to accomplish with it. Furthermore, the implementation of safety management systems make good business sense. Every accident holds the potential to profoundly disrupt the industry. When it comes to hazardous material shipments, paying for an ounce of prevention is far preferable to paying for a pound of cure. Those involved in the lithium battery supply chain must begin with some bedrock principles. Their safety regimes must be driven by individual values and a commitment to accountability. They must be driven by safety for all. This includes encouraging employees at every level to do what's right, no matter what, for their colleagues, for the public, for the environment, and for company assets. Moving to a proactive safety paradigm will require a change in the way we think about and measure safety. To adopt a more proactive approach means to actively collect data that identifies and addresses current hazardous conditions. Applied consistently, that framework will allow us to move to a more predictive model, one that systematically analyzes safety risk data and performs forward-looking analytics to identify potential or future problems. I'd like to close with a clear statement of the parameters of this discussion in the form of what PHMSA expects of those charged with the responsibility for lithium battery safety. PHMSA's expectation is that industry will readily comply with existing and new rules and regulations. We also expect industry to know their systems and to go beyond compliance to help achieve zero incidents with a strong focus on prevention. This means a concerted and across-the-industry commitment to safety culture and safety management systems. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your time today. Thanks to each of the committee members for their service to this Federal Advisory Committee and for having me here to help set the stage for it. Thank you.